Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi and I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm gonna do a full face of all of the products that I loved in the year of 2024. New Year's is about 2 weeks away by the time I'm filming this video, and that is crazy to me. I can't believe how fast this year went, and there were a lot of products that I just loved and I kept noticing I kept gravitating to, constantly using. So this video is going to be of all of the products I loved this year, or at least the products that I noticed I kept reaching for the most. So without further ado, let's just dive right in and get started. So one thing I don't usually do is I don't usually use primer. And the reason for that is because I tend to already have the base of my face done with I've washed it, I've put moisturizer on, I've already put sunscreen on, all of that stuff. But whenever I did reach for primer, I noticed that I always gravitated to the Refy. This is their Glow and Sculpt Face Primer. It's the one that has that horrific little applicator with the roll-on. I hate the application of this, or not the application, I hate the applicator. But the product itself is really good. I always felt like my skin was super hydrated after I used it. It sunk into the skin really nicely and it gave me a really good base. So we're gonna use this today. Again, not a fan of the applicator, but squeeze it and then it comes out on the bottom and then you just roll it on. And I don't have my little mirror, so I'm gonna be looking this way at my big mirror, so I'm gonna be going back and forth. Now, again, I'm not a fan of this applicator. I think it's not sanitary at all, and you can't remove, well, you can remove the top, but the hole underneath it is so big that too much comes out because I already tried, and that was not the best idea. So I just use the roll-on and work with it. But I'm gonna put this in, pat it all into the skin as I rub. And then we're gonna let this sink in for just a few minutes. And then we'll apply some foundation. The best thing to do with, at least I've noticed with this one, is to fully let it dry and sink into the skin to get the best benefits and the best base. So we're just gonna give that a couple minutes and then we'll start with the foundation. So now that that has sunk down into my skin, I'm now going to go with foundation. One thing I've really been loving is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Glotion. This is in, what shade is this in? Oh, here, Light Glow. I have been absolutely loving this. You can use this as a primer as well. I like to mix this in with my foundation. That is the best way I'd like to use it. I like to apply this basically in the center of my face and then mix it in with the foundation as well. And the foundation that I've loved this year is the LYX Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I am in the shade TN3. I have been loving this foundation. I love the way it sets the face. It looks really well put together. It looks like skin. It is not heavy. Really been loving this. One I wanted to mention, I'm not going to use it in this video, but one thing I really wanted to mention is this combination. This has also been one of my favorite combinations this year. I get so many compliments when I wear this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, which is pretty much the same thing as the Lumi Glow, the Glotion. It's pretty much the same thing as that, except this is with the Dopa applicator. And I do find that this gives you just a bit more coverage than that one does. That one gives you more of a glow. This is a glow and coverage, I feel like. But my favorite thing to do is to mix it with the Fenty Beauty Easy Drops in shade number 11. You guys, this combination, I get so many compliments when I wear this. I love it. I'm not gonna wear it in this video today. I have worn it in other videos and I'm sure I'll continue to use it in the year of 2025 because I just love this so much. I wanted to just give a really quick shout out to that combination because it's beautiful. But today we're gonna be using the L'Oreal Glow Lotion and the LYX Triple Fix Foundation. Another product that I've been loving this year is the Morphe E6 brush to apply my foundation. I've been reaching for this brush so much. I know Morphe isn't around anymore. I actually found this randomly at TJ Maxx. So if you see it at Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, any of those places, pick it up. Probably eBay. I'm sure Amazon has it. I'll take a little bit of the Lumi Match and I'll just put it right in the center of my face. And then I'll take a pump. Let me shake it first. I'll take a pump of the foundation directly onto my brush. And I only do one pump. I'll apply more if needed, but I usually don't. A little bit of this does go a long way. And then I'll put it over the Lumi too, but it'll still keep the glow. I try to keep the glow in the center. And you'll see it shine through with the foundation, which is really nice. I like it all together. So as you can see, the foundation just looks really nice, very skin-like, very smooth. I absolutely love this foundation. And it's not heavy, which is honestly part of the reason why I love it so much. I'm gonna go on with concealer. This has been the concealer I have reached for the most this year as well. This is the Kosas in the shade, I think it's 06 Revealer. So I have been loving this concealer so much. And actually, I'm not going to use this one in this video, but another one that I really wanted to mention is the Cali Ray Hideaway. This one is, it doesn't have a shade on here. I think it's just their one. It's their brightening concealer. I use this quite a bit as well, just in the center, and then I blend it out. I'm not going to use it in this video, but if you want a concealer that is more so like color correcting with a little bit of brightening, this one is really good. I really like this one. But today we're only going to use the Kosas, and I just take a small hint. I'm not a big concealer person. I only put a little bit just to kind of brighten up the under eye and blend that in. And I don't use a lot. Like I said, I'm not a really big concealer person. I know people like to cake it on, but I have such dry skin that caking on concealers is not to my benefit. It does not look good, and I'm getting older. So of course my face is not as smooth, or my skin I should say, is not as smooth as it used to be. So honestly, the older you get, less is more. So as you can see, just a really nice brightening. It is not heavy, which is what I like. I don't like heavy concealer. And then my favorite pairing powder, of course, is the Kosas. This is the Comfy Cloud Set, or this is a cloud set in the shade Comfy. And I absolutely love, by the way, excuse my nails, they're horrible. I need to get them done. This powder is beautiful under the eyes. It is really lightweight. It gives just a beautiful smoothing finish. If you like thick powders and like full coverage, this isn't for you. This is a very light coverage, very light application is all you need. So I just tap it and then put it directly in the under eye. The only thing with this one I will say, and I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who had that problem, I'm not entirely sure, but I got hard pan on this really fast. I'm not entirely sure why. And I ended up just scraping, which you can see still, like I have little marks on it. I ended up scraping this off, like scraping off the hard pan, and I never got hard pan again. So I don't know if I'm the only one who had that issue. I didn't see anyone else talk about that, but I had an issue with that. I got rid of it, and it's been great since then. I haven't had any issues. I'm going to set my entire face now with, of course, I think everybody's favorite powder is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. As you can see, I've totally hit pan on this. I absolutely love this powder. It is beautiful. It is so nice on the skin, not heavy whatsoever. I will 100% repurchase this when I am out of it. I do think this color that I have is a tad bit too dark, but I make it work, as you can see from the pan. I make this color work. I will repurchase it and probably get the lighter shade, or at least try it. I have the shade, what do I have? 310, so I probably need the 2, just because it is just a little dark. I think I got it in like during the summer, so that is the reason why it's darker, is because now it's winter and I'm not as tanned. But you guys, there's a reason why there's so much hype around this powder, and honestly, like, it's for a good reason. This is a beautiful powder. This has been like my favorite all year. Now moving on to brows. This, honestly, I've never tried another pencil that I like more. This is the LA Colors Browy Wowie, and I get the shade Warm Brown. Honestly, you guys, this eyebrow pencil, you guys, is so cheap. It is so good. I honestly think it does compare to the Benefit brow. What is it? Yeah, here, the Benefit brow. This is my favorite high-end one. Also, I'm very low maintenance when it comes to brows. So for me personally, it doesn't take a lot to impress me, but I love the fact that this is only like $2 to $3, and that is impressive as well. So I love this pencil. Honestly, I just fill in my brows and I'm ready to go. And this pencil, like I said, is so cheap, and I love both though. The Benefit one is always in my collection. I already have backups of this one. And if I lost the Benefit one, it'd be okay, but if I lost this one, it would not be okay. So as you can see, colored in, easy. Going to do my eyes now, and I am a very simple person when it comes to eyes, as you can see from all of my videos. Very natural, just very quick, easy on the go stuff. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes this year that I discovered is the Kosas Undressed. I just realized I have quite a few Kosas stuff. Oh, it's a good brand. The Kosas Undressed. This is a very neutral palette. As you can see, it doesn't even have a lot. However, all of these shades are just beautiful. You have tons of colors that you can mix and match. And then you have a darker one if you want to use that for like liner. If you want just like a pop of like shimmer, this is a beautiful shade for that too. I love this. I've used this to travel. I've used it a lot this year, and it's always really quick. So we're just gonna do a very quick eye look. This is going to be pretty much what I do every day because I do my makeup every day, especially for work. So this is pretty much the way I go. So I'm gonna take this color here, color Hint, and I always go straight to the brow. I do the brow first. And I know it's usually the opposite, but for some reason I like the brow done first. So I'm going to just put this right underneath the brow, and it's only that one color. And it's just to clean it up. Then I'm going to take a mix of colors, Gaze and Drape. I'm gonna mix both of these. And I'm just taking my pencil, I'm taking my brush and just going back and forth on both colors. And then putting it in the crease. And again, this is pretty much what I do every day to go to work. I do work in corporate, so I do my face every single day for work. And I need something that's quick, but also put together. So if I have a little bit of extra time, I do put the shimmer in the center of my eye. I'm not gonna do that today because I'm trying to do my makeup the way I usually do it every day and that I have the most this year. And this is the way that I've done it. There, as you can see, very simple, beautiful palette, just pretty much like my go-to every single day. This is usually what I end up doing, which is what I'm trying to stick to. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any shimmer, but if I want to, usually I'll do this shade here, which is the shade Strip. I'll put that in the center, and it's still a beautiful eye look. Going to move on to mascara. I use the same eyelash curler for years, the Shiseido. I love this eyelash curler, always use it, so that's nothing new. The favorite mascara this year is the Araceli Beauty. I think she only has one, and it's the one with, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like the butterfly emblem on it. I think it's her only mascara that she has. I did not like this mascara at first. It took me a couple of tries playing with it, and now I absolutely love it. I find myself constantly reaching for it. It's not a very dramatic mascara, but it is very black, that it does give dramatization to the eyes. But more than anything, I just feel like it makes it look really natural, and it doesn't sit heavy, it doesn't clump up, it dries quick. I've loved everything about this mascara. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'll apply it so you can see it. So I'll just curl my lashes first. And also, I'm not good at talking when I do my eyes. The mascara part anyway. It's like I need full concentration. This is what my eyelashes look right now. And now I'm gonna apply it. Okay, that is one coat, and that is two. So again, I don't know what it is about this mascara, but I really like it. It doesn't give a lot of volume, and it doesn't like lengthen them. Well, maybe it lengthens a little bit, but there's just something about the way that it settles that just makes your eyelashes look so natural. I end up recurling my lashes at the end anyway when I'm drying with the setting spray. I use a fan, and I always recurl them while the wind is blowing on my face, just to give my lashes a bit of an extra curl, because I feel like mascara always weighs them down. But this is without the second curl, and I don't know, I really like this mascara. I think it's really nice. Moving on to bronzer, which is my absolute favorite category. I love bronzers. My favorite one that I've been using this year is the Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Bronzer. I think the shade is 20 Fiercey Amber, I believe. And what I love about this bronzer, I love the way that it settles into the skin. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever, but more than anything, I love this shade for my skin tone. I just feel like it makes it look so much more natural as opposed to brown, bronze, like dirt, like that sort of thing. I can't explain it, but there's something about the way this color matches my skin that I really like. So it's not a lot. It just makes it look really natural, like the bronze makes it look really natural on my skin. It's really good for like kind of like a no makeup, I guess. No makeup. Although that's not really my style because as you can see, I really apply makeup. You'll see when I'm done. And I don't put a lot, as you can see. I'm very light-handed, but see? Just a really pretty bronze to the color. It doesn't add a lot. Again, I work in an office, so this is what I wear to corporate. I have to look really presentable and just really put together. And I don't know, I really enjoy this color. So this has been my favorite bronzer this year. My favorite blush this year has been the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush. I believe this color is called Incandescent Electra. I don't know if I'm saying that right. More than likely I am not. But that's the shade, and then this is what it looks like. I love the glowiness of this without it being an overpowering color because I'm more of a bronzer girl than I am blush. So I just take a little bit, tap off the excess, and I apply it right in the center of my face. Over the nose, which I don't know if people still do that, but I like the way it looks. Very simple, really pretty color, just a nice pop of color on the cheeks, still glowy because it has that like shimmer to it, that baked look, I guess. Really been loving this blush this year. For highlight, I'm not going to use it in this video only because I already put on a blush that is quite glowy. But when I don't wear this blush, my favorite highlight has been, and it's been for years, every single year, this highlight wins every single time. It is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And this one is in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. You guys, this highlight is so natural looking. If you want just a nice glow to the skin without it looking like a strobe is on your, like a strobe streak, it's on your face, this is the most beautiful highlight for that. If you want something dramatic where you can fully see the highlight and just like completely pop your cheekbones, this is not the one for you. But if you want just a subtle, beautiful glow, I highly recommend this one. And it's really cheap. Now I'm going to set my face, and this is spray is one that I've been reaching for a lot this year. It's new to my collection this year as well. This is the Alba First Spray Serum, the Hydrated and Radiant Skin. It's got a bunch of stuff written on it, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure you guys have seen it around. I spray this and then I dry it down with my fan. I also already did the second curl. Like I said, when I am drying my face from the setting spray, I do a second curl on my lashes just to kind of give them some more lift and volume. And see how beautiful this mascara, and it holds it too. I think that's probably why I really like it. It really holds the second curl. And they'll stay like this. They'll stay lifted like this pretty much all day long, which is great. I'm gonna apply eyeliner now. And one of the eyeliners that I've just been really gravitating to this year, and I notice I constantly reach for it, this is the Melt Stick Waterline Eye Pencil in the shade Caramel. And it is just basically a brown nudie eyeliner. It's really creamy, so I literally just do like one at the most two like swipes on my waterline, and it really brightens the eyes. So this is how it is before I do the eyeliner, and now I'm gonna apply the eyeliner. And like I said, it's just one or two. See, like I only needed one on that one. And then that's with two. I decided to do two instead. But as you can see, it's just a really pretty brightening eyeliner. I don't use black eyeliner really. I think I have one, but for the most part I use browns, bronzes, and skin colors like this. And it's just a really pretty color. I really like how it makes the eyes stand out. This has been the eyeliner I've been loving. The only thing left is going to be lips, and I want to say that this year I have tried quite a few different things. I've tried tons of different lip glosses, different lipsticks, lip pencils, all that. Because I'm constantly running out the door and I need to be applying all the time, I have to say that my favorite thing to honestly use are basically like lip balms and lip glosses. I just don't think I have the time to constantly be reapplying lip liner and lipstick. So on an everyday basis, if I'm going out to dinner with my husband or with friends, things like that, then I will do those extra steps. I'll do the lip liner, I'll do the lipstick, but for the most part, for the year of 2024, what I've done for the most part are lip glosses and lip balms. And it helps that my lips already have their own pigmentation. I have quite a bit, so putting on a lip gloss and a lip balm is really good because it's really quick for me to just run out the door. My favorite lip balm this year has been the Ole Henriksen I Love Me Pout Preserve Peptide Lip. You guys, this is new to my collection. I want to say the last 2 months when I picked it up for the Sephora sale, and I can't put this down. I am so tempted to order another one because I cannot be without this. I absolutely love this balm. This is what it looks like. It's just like a really pretty nude. This is what it looks like on the lips. And I'll apply this usually too with a lip liner, but it already looks like I have lipstick. And with that, it's just a beautiful like shine. And those are all of the products that I've been loving this year for the year. Oh, actually, no. I wanted to mention two. I think it was just two. Yeah, I wanted to mention these two products. I obviously only have one face, so I can't use all of the products, but one of my favorite lip glosses, the formula, is the Tower 28. This one is just a random one that I grabbed from my collection, but the formula of the Tower 28 glosses is chef's kiss. Try them. They're great. I've gone through multiple bottles of them and I constantly repurchase them any single time, especially during the holidays when they release like their little sets. I'm all over it. So highly, highly recommend this. A powder that I loved this year, and I didn't end up using it today, but I did use this a lot as well in the year of 2024. This is the Hourglass Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. You guys, this powder is beautiful. I know a lot of people were raving, and it's got a little net, which I love. A lot of people raved about the foundation, and the foundation's great. I have the foundation too. I love the foundation. But this powder, I feel like nobody really talked about it as much as the foundation, and this honestly just deserved its own spotlight too. This powder was incredible this year. I absolutely loved it. I used it all the time. Didn't use it today, but I did use it all the time this year. So both of these are just like little honorable mentions. Definitely check out these as well. But that's it, guys. That is basically how I did my face for the most part this year. Again, I work in an office, so I constantly have to do really quick things to get out of the house. But I really like the way my face looks. My face looks really put together without being super overdone. I work in a corporate setting again, so I can't do, full cheeks, and I don't really like that stuff anyway. This is basically what I did this year. And all of these products, honestly, I loved all of them. I use them with different things, and every single time I've used them with different foundations, different concealers, different powders, eyeshadows, all of that. Honestly, like they all perform great. So I really, really love all of these products. I stand by them. I'm excited to continue to use them in the year of 2025. I want to use them all up because I have one face and I have way too much makeup for one person. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.